One event of Chapter 3 is now done and dusted, and now we're going to move on to our first race of Chapter 3, Sheriff's Chase. However, there is something else we have to do playing as Sheriff, but I'm not going to do that just yet. Because, well, trial and error is time consuming, and obviously I figure it's easier if I just get the races out of the way before going through the event which will follow.
Over here, son.
Don't worry, Sheriff, I'm right here for you. So this is what we're doing. Sheriff's Chase. Basically, this is a race where we have to race against Sheriff. Let's see if this will be as easy as all the other road races I've done so far. Anyways, let's go! And over to you, cutscene.
Keeping cool, Sheriff?
Nope, speeders.
Yeah, I hate those little buggers, too. They get all stuck in your grill and...
No, not mosquitoes, son. Speeders! Got sand in your tank or what? You, of all cars, should know a thing or two about speeding. Wasn't too long ago I recall catching a certain race car who tore through my town.
Right. That chase. Well, you gotta remember, you had help.
Help? You wouldn't accuse an officer of the law of cheating, would you, son?
Well, there's some barbed wire snagged on my bumper, telephone wires, and that statue of Stanley kind of slowed me down, too.
Why, you're trying to tempt me into a rematch, aren't you?
Sheriff, no. Would I do something like that?
I'll take your challenge, boy. Doc just tuned me up and outfitted me with a turbocharger.
Wait a second. You're not gonna bust me for speeding and throw me into the impound afterwards, are you?
No, sir. Not if you win.
I have a feeling this will more or less be a done deal. But anyways. So, this is our race with Sheriff. So, basically, our only objective is to win. If we finish second, then obviously we have to keep trying until we do win. Anyways, so if we win this race, we unlock Ornament Valley, which is basically next door to Radiator Springs on the right-hand side. And also, we will unlock 2 new events as well, which will be added if we do manage to beat Sheriff. Anyways, let's go! And off to a good start, as I held down X and square to get the burnout start. I get a lot of the time. Sheriff does get the initial launch because obviously he does have a turbocharger fitted.
What are you, assaulted officer?
I can assure you that was purely confidential.
You're just lucky my axle's bothering me.
Well, luckily for you at least, I don't have to stay on your bumper very much longer. Anyways. Speeding away from Sheriff. I should have stepped on the brakes there. Oh, that's a tree. Yep, okay. That was a very poorly timed corner there.
Oh, I hope no one saw that.
I had no idea where the road was going there. Well, at least I can say this is a one-lap duel.
Hey!
My apologies, Sheriff. That was purely a mistake. Would I ever do something intentional? to someone who is a confidential officer of the law. Well, not unless it's by accident, of course, but...
One for the fame. Ow!
Oh, son of a bitch. Yep, I am way off course here. Things are not going very well at the moment. In other words, I keep seeming to throw myself off the map, but I somehow still have a 5-second lead over Sheriff, in spite of my ineptitude at this stage of the race. I should also mention this is a night race, so probably doesn't help, but I can see my objectives. I can see a bunch of objects in front of me on the road at this time, so just got a few more corners left to negotiate as I'm now crossing over the bridge and noticing some bits of guardrail there and a little bit of a scrape there, but fortunately nothing too strenuous, at least not compared to that tree I hit earlier, but either way, I am leading this race and slowly pulling away from Sheriff as I would have expected. I reckon I'm probably going to have at least a 10-second lead by the time this race is done. Providing, of course, I don't make too many more mistakes at this stage. So just one corner left, and there we go. Victory! Oh, and it looks as though Sheriff did manage to claw back some of the interval. Still wasn't able to beat me, but he clawed back some of the deficit, and he finished second to me by less than 8.6 seconds in the end. So, at least I can say I'll give him credit for closing the interval back again, or at least a little bit of the interval at the end. But anyway, over 90k in total points, and I now have another 5 trophy points, which means we are almost halfway there now with the game in terms of progression. And now we should get a cutscene in follow-up to this race, so without further ado, let's head straight to it.
Just what do you think you're doing, son?
What? I thought all cops like donuts.
Get out of here before I have you picking up trash on the highway.
Ah, come on, give me a little laugh on that. The donuts? That's funny.
Hot rodder.
I'm beginning to sense there might still be some bad blood between the two of them, for probably obvious reasons, but either way, it doesn't matter because I won the race in the end, and now I just gotta focus on getting through my next race, Rust Bucket Racerama. So we've unlocked Sheriff's Hot Pursuit, but I'm not going to do that right now because I know it's probably going to take a ton of trial and error for me to complete it. I'd also assume it's going to take me less than an hour to be successful as well. But anyway. So, next time, we will be crossing over into Ornament Valley. And I think, just before I end the segment, that's precisely what I'm going to do. I'm also going to get some bonus points along the way. Do you want to enter Ornament Valley? Yes. I would want to do nothing more than enter Ornament Valley. Are we going to get a cutscene here or something? And no cutscene. Okay. So this is Ornament Valley. It is on the right hand side of your screen. And next up we will be doing Rust Bucket Racerama. Coming in the next episode.